Welcome to Outdoor Edge's Love of the Hunt. This week on Love of the Hunt.
I see him though. That was not.
Look, it's huge.
How's that for frog?
Listen to that frog! Ah, that is a giant!
Get him, Gus, get him! You got him. Good shot, Gus. Give it to him, buddy. Got him, baby.
Ah, that is a giant!
Love of the Hunt is presented by Outdoor Edge, the finest quality knives and tools for the big game hunter.
Hunting for me was never about the length of the beard or the size of the rack. It's always been about the love of the hunt.
Island. Gonna do a little stingray fishing. We got Brad Lockwood from Love of the Hunt and Kurt Wall, American bow hunter, a good friend of mine from New York, and we were out last night and Brad got his first stingray.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I got a light. I think I hit a light there somewhere.
You stuck a light. He did put a dead light.
We had one right at the boat, but it was tough at night because you don't have the visibility you do in the day, but hopefully we have a good day this morning. I've done this is about my third year doing this, and we're gonna blast every time, so let's roll.
Now, Gus told me we were going to be hunting with Kurt Wall, and what a coincidence. You know, we've been sponsoring Kurt's bow fishing boat for about 6 or 7 years now, so it was really cool to get up here and finally get out there, get on the water, and see what Kurt does best.
I see him though.
Right there. Wait. Yep, I seen him there, yeah. Yeah, you got him. Did I shoot through him? Yeah, I shot through him. I got him, he's stuck. I stuck him too, but I thought I did. Yeah, we got two in him. Yeah, we got two in him. I knew I hit him. Got him, baby. In the boat. Woo! Yeah, good thing. Yeah. Now I see why you say stick another one in him. Wow.
Outdoor Edge's Love of the Hunt is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Weston Supply. Process, prepare, preserve. High Mountain Authentic Wyoming Seasonings. Bradley Smokers. Savor the flavor. Excalibur Crossbows. And by Luminant. Always know where your arrow goes. Closed captioning for Love of the Hunt is being brought to you by Hoyman Extendable Tree Saw. Welcome back to Outdoor Edge's Love of the Hunt. This segment is being brought to you by Luminant. Always know where your arrow goes.
Well, I've been coming down here to Maryland, to Solomon's Island with Kurt Wall and American bow hunters for 3 years now. The great thing about bow fishing is it's not just shooting fish, you're actually hunting for them. I mean, these boats are taking off and you're spotting these stingrays and you're going after them. I'm not very good at it right now, but I'm getting better every year.
Right here, right in front of us, right here.
Right here,
right there.
down, straight down. Got him, got him. Oh.
Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes, right there he is, Gus. Give it to him, Gus, give it to him. Give it to him, buddy. Yeah, 2 in him. Oh. This is crazy.
Yes, it is.
Look at this. Look at the size of that thing. So cool, you know, when you come around there and they just pop up out of nowhere and you see these rays and it's like they're floating in the water. You would think that it would be so easy to hit something that's like as big around as a 55-gallon drum until you start flinging that arrow out there and coming back with nothing but water.
Oh, right here. Got him. Get him, guys, get him. Right there, right there. We doubled. Look at this fish, man. I took one home. Get him, Gus, get him. You got him. Good shot, Gus. Turn around, brother. Turn around, brother. Come on.
So I've been spending the whole day about 12 foot up off the ground watching these guys shoot these rays. And man, Gus turned around and said, "Hey Brandon, come on down here, man. Get you 1 or 2.
Got him, I think.
I think so. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Fish on.
Yeehaw.
Good job, brother.
Nice shot.
Don't have the fingers. Hold tight. Don't wrap.
Let him stay in there a little bit, bro, too.
Woo! There we go.
It about took my finger off, man. These things are like pulling a Volkswagen off the bottom. It's amazing.
Will you just look at it? Will you look at it? Will you look at that right there?
That's a dandy.
That's awesome, man.
That's good.
Right here.
Yeah, that's dead. Hold on.
The one thing about these stingrays is that nobody does anything about them. They're an invasive species. They come in, they eat all the crabs, all the shellfish. The guys working out here, this is their livelihood. When they see us on the water, they're pulling us over to them, telling us, get them out of here, get them out of here. They're devastating all of our shellfish.
Nice. All right, now, what do you eat here?
Basically what we do is we fillet the wings. Then you cut the wings right off. And what they call them the poor man's scallop.
Just take the whole wing off.
Yep, we'll cut out the whole wing. There's a bone right in here.
It's right down through there, huh?
Yep.
It's a lot of meat.
Cuts nice.
The fillet knife does.
All right, so then what you end up doing is lift it off. You got the meat in here, and then you just fillet it.
Just like filleting a fish.
Yep, just like filleting the fish.
Just come right above that bone right there, huh?
Yep.
And this is all boneless meat right in here.
Yep, on both
On
sides.
both sids of that bone. And then that bone travels the whole way up through that, or pretty much at
Pretty
the end.
much all the way through.
Hey, we got a lot of fish to fillet, man. I think we're gonna have to get started.
We're gonna be here a while. We better get more than one knife going.
Sure.
Nice.
It's time to process, prepare, and preserve this week's harvest on the Butcher Block.
All right, now we're just mixing up our brine here for our poor man's scallops. Kurt Wall showed us how to take the wings off of the stingrays, and now I'm gonna mix up a little bit of High Mountain maple sugar brine here. This is just like filleting a fish. We're gonna follow right along the top side of that bone, and this 6-inch boning and fillet knife works really well for that because it's got a lot of flex in the blade, and that flex is really important when you're filleting fish. We're just gonna follow right along that big flat bone right here, and then we'll flip it over and perform the same process on the opposite side. We'll hone the edge up on our knife here just a little bit, and we'll turn these over, and you can see we still have the skin on the back side here, so it's just about the same method that you're gonna use to take the skin off of a trout or anything else. We're just gonna lay it down here and just pull on that skin and shave that fillet right off of the skin, just like that. A beautiful piece of meat right there. Now we'll completely submerge these fillets in our maple sugar brine. Now we'll just open up our Cooler Buck walk-in cooler here, and we're gonna put our fillets right inside here, and we'll leave them soak in the brine in the cooler overnight and load them in the smoker tomorrow. All right, now we've brined our fillets overnight. We've let it soak in our maple sugar brine. Now we're just gonna pull them out, and I like to rinse them off a little bit just in case you have any extra salt that's on the outside. Now we're just gonna sprinkle some Cajun seasoning here. This is Cajun Cowboy from High Mountain Seasoning, and that's gonna give these scallops a good spicy flavor. I'm gonna put that right across the top. We're gonna walk right over here and load it into our Bradley smoker. Now I've already preheated the cabinet to 170 degrees. I'm gonna put these in here, and while the surface of those scallops, those fillets, are still moist, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the smoke generator here, and I'm gonna program the smoke generator to smoke these for about 20 minutes. And that's really all we wanna do inside the smoker. We don't wanna dry them out. We just wanna apply a little bit of good smoke, and then we're gonna take them over into the can cooker and finish steaming them off. All right, now we're gonna take our stingray fillets out, and you can see they're really starting to get firm already here. They're a little browned up on the bottom, which is perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. Now we'll take our can cooker junior, we're gonna take the lid off of it. Now it's really important to keep the rack in the bottom here because that's what's gonna keep our stingray fillets up off the bottom of the can. We're just gonna lay these fillets right down here in the bottom. Now we're gonna crack open a can of Mountain Dew. And the reason we're gonna use a little bit of Mountain Dew instead of water is because this Mountain Dew is gonna give a little bit of sweetness. Believe it or not, whatever liquid you do put in the bottom of your can cooker definitely changes the flavor. All right, now we've got our can of Mountain Dew in there. We'll snap the lid on our can cooker junior. We're gonna put it right over here on our burner. Gonna light it up here, and we're just gonna turn it on real low heat. Doesn't take a lot of heat to begin to steam. We're gonna let that steam for about 25 minutes, and we're gonna have some great tasting poor man scallops. If you'd like more information or to see additional videos, be sure and visit me on my blog page at loveofthehunttv.com. It's really good.